Hiya, welcome to our week 2 posture and stretch out session. Today, like last week, we've got about 10 exercises to go through, nice and slow. On the ground, you're going to need a mat, a bit of space to stretch out in, and a chair for some of the upper body stretches we're going to do for the neck and chest. So, if you're ready to go, find your way onto the floor, lie flat on your back. Bring your knees up towards your chest. Push your knees together. Try and lift your hips up off the floor. Pull your knees in tight. Breath in, breath out, and pull in. Breath in, breath out. Pull in tighter. Then this next bit, you're going to lift your chin up towards your knee. Breath in. Breath out, pull in, breath in, breath out. Try and get the head and right up into that ball position. And one more, breath in, breath out. Hold it in and release slowly. Good. Stretch out one leg down onto the floor. Take the top leg up into tabletop position, and with the opposite hand, pull it across your body, trying to get your knee down to the floor. Now your opposite shoulder and arm need to remain flat out on the ground. Don't let your shoulder lift. Okay, so take a breath in, breath out, try and get that knee down towards the floor, without letting this shoulder off the ground. If it is off the ground, come back up. All right, push that shoulder down and only push the knee over as far as you can. Breath in, breath out, and relax into the stretch. The knee should drop another inch or so. Feel the stretch going down the back, through the hip, and then down the bottom of the top leg. Again, breath in, breath out. Try and get your knee to the floor without your shoulder lifting. We'll do one more. Breath in, breath out, and relax. Slowly come up out of that. Switch it over to the opposite side. So that leg goes straight on the ground. The straight leg comes up. Flat arm out on the ground. Knee up and over. And rotate the hip. Now don't let that shoulder come off the ground. Breath in. Breath out. And relax the knee down. Remember, every exhale comes with that relaxation into the stretch. Three, one more, 5, 4, 3, breath in, breath out, and relax into that stretch. Good, keep just nice and relaxed, remembering to come up out of that slowly. Perfect. Alright, getting the glutes on and a little stretch in the hips. Okay, let's talk through the hip lift. So, your feet should be hip distance apart on the floor, so maybe 5 or 6 inches. Okay. Heels firmly on the ground and almost below the crease of your knee. Okay? Feet flat on the ground. Hands to the outside of your hips with your palms facing upwards. Alright? Lock in your core. What I mean by that is grab your ribs and engage with your hips. Tighten up this section of your core. Okay? Activate the muscles in your bum. Lift your bum up. Hold a squeeze in your bum with that. Tuck a little on. So you get a stretch out of the muscles at the front of your thighs, aiming to have a straight line from your knee all the way down through your hip, all the way to your shoulders. So in some of our workouts, we fly through these. Here, we're going to go nice and slow. Slowly bring the hips down, making sure that your bum touches the ground first, just before your back does. Then relax, engage core, engage glutes, lift, and hold, squeezing your glute muscles. That's the muscles in your bum, squeezing them tight to push your hips up, as well as keeping your knees in a nice straight line with your toes and hips. Slowly down. That's 2 done. We're going to do 3 more. Relax, engage, check your settings, and go. Lift, squeeze, hips as high as you can. Hold. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Slowly down. Touch bum off the floor. Hips first, then relax. Switch off, engage, lift, hold, and slowly lower, keeping those hips elevated the whole time. You've got 1 left. Engage, squeeze, and lift. Hold, and slowly lower down. Super. This time we're going into a hip lift, but this time with our arms out in the crucifix position. Okay? You lift up into the squeeze, and then with your right arm, you roll over to touch the floor on your left side while keeping your hips up, and then lower to the floor. Hips up, roll over the torso, touch the ground on the opposite side, and back over, hips up and down. Good. We're going to do 3 each way. Hips up, hips up, hips up, hips up, hips up, hips up, hips up. Good. Don't let them drop as you go through the exercise. Hips up, roll over, and back in and down. Good. 1 more each side. Lift, roll, back in and down. Last one. Lift, squeeze, roll, and in and down. Super. Okay, we're flipping over to our fronts. We're going to go into a pigeon stretch. So I'm going to try to do these facing you. Hands in the push-up position on the floor. Come up into that push-up position. Bring 1 knee up so that your knee is up almost between your hands. Alright, not outside, not all the way over, right in the middle of your 2 hands, outside of the foot on the floor. Okay, now the big cheat here is people let their hips open and roll down onto the ground so that their hips are open at an angle. Keep your hips closed and looking at the floor, and sink down to get a big stretch in the bum on that side. Breath in, breath out, and relax. To increase the stretch, so this is my right leg, I'm going to push my left hip down towards the floor, okay? Or this foot out to the side more, okay? Push down. It should be almost impossible to get my right hip on the ground. Some people who are really good flexibility will get there, okay? Breath in, breath out. And relax. 1 last one. Breath in, breath out, and relax. Slowly come up out of that, and let's switch it over to the opposite side. Okay, so again, into push-up position, knee up in between the hands. All right, don't let the back, so you shouldn't be able to see all the way across my back if I'm keeping my hips closed and flat. And then I sink back into the stretch. So if I roll over this way, I'm cheating. Okay, if I keep up here with my foot across my body and then sit back into it, I get a big stretch through the bum on this side. Again, every exhale, relax and push deeper into the stretch. Try and get the muscle that you're trying to stretch to switch off and relax, and allow that stretch to happen. Okay, so this first little bit is all about being lower back release. Okay, glute switch on, hip stretch out. Okay, and then we're going to move upwards through the body, okay, as we go into the next one. Okay, so This time I need you to come into a lunge position. So, one knee on the floor, 1 foot forward. With both hands, place them on the ground now, either side of this, inside of this leg. Okay? Get your back knee off the ground and push your knee forwards. Open the chest up and back down. 5, 4. How far around can you get each time? Don't let the back knee drop. 3, 2. Last one. Lift up and down. Switch it over, starting in a kneeling position. Bring one hand up outside the foot, outside the hands, I should say. Okay, toe on the ground at the back. Lift the back knee and rock forwards. Weight is on the heel of this front leg. This arm stays straight, and then I open the inside arm. 5, 4. Keep that back knee, don't let it drop. 3, 2. Last one. And relax. Okay, next up you're going to need a chair just to stretch out the chest. So, bring the chair into play right beside you. You're going to start on hands and knees with the chair right in line with your shoulders. Okay, place your elbow up on the chair with your hand facing forwards. Okay, and then your knees on the ground. You're going to turn your chest away from the chair, pushing the near side shoulder down and keeping this other arm straight on the ground. So you get a big stretch across the front of the shoulder and chest. If your elbow is really bent, you may not get it. Alright, so you literally need to be in elbow straight out from your shoulder. Okay, and hand on the bench, on the chair, and then pushing the twisting your body away from the chair to get the stretch in the front of the shoulder. You guys can just spin around. I have to move my chair, but let's switch it over. Opposite arm. So, hand on the floor, elbow on the chair, twist the head and chest away to feel the stretch at the front of the shoulder and chest. Holding for 5, 4, need to hold a lot longer than that. Breath in, breath out, and then push through a little bit more. And last one, breath in, breath out. Feel a big stretch on the front of that chest and shoulder. Okay, now, leaving the chair where it is, I'm going to turn to look at the chair. So I'm going to kneel down on all fours, okay, looking straight at the chair. I'm going to put my hand up on the chair with my thumb up in the sky, not my hand flat, my thumb up. Okay, I'm going to walk my knees in just a touch so that I can sit my bum back on my heels and round my back. Okay, this here, I'm going to get a big stretch all the way down the side of my body. Okay, as I round my back, I'm trying to get my hand as far forward and my hip as far back as I can, maintaining a round back. So arching my back doesn't help here. Rounding my back, big stretch. Breath in, breath out, sit back a little bit more. Breath in, breath out, last bit. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's switch it over. Opposite arm. Up on the bench, up on the chair. Sitting back, round back, and hold. Big stretch into the lats. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Breath in, breath out. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Breath in, breath out. Sink back a little bit more. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And last one. Alright. So, again, just like we did last week. We want to switch on the muscles in our shoulder blades. We did it with the W squeeze last week. Today we're going to use the Cobra technique. So you're going to lie flat on the floor, nose and toes on the ground, okay? And your palms flat on the ground, okay? From there, you're going to pull your shoulder blades together and turn your thumbs up and up out to the outside, okay? So squeeze shoulder blades, thumbs up, hold, make sure thumbs are not coming up on the inside, okay? From the palms facing the ground, the thumbs stay to the outside and up. Squeeze. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and relax. Good. Tension in core, tension in glutes. Pull the shoulder blades together and thumbs up. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and release. Good. Engage the glutes and core. Lift and squeeze. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. 3 to go. Engage. Lift. 5. Squeeze. 3. Squeeze. 1. And relax. Good. 2 more. Engage core, glutes, squeeze shoulder blades. Get those thumbs up. Here we come. Last one. Thumbs open and squeeze. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and relax down. Last one, just to wake up everything through. Alright. Keep the shoulders down away from the ears and on all fours position. You're going to go quadruped Superman position. So you're going to reach your right leg back, straighten the leg, and squeeze your bum. And the same with your hand out in front. When they reach the end, they then reach to the side, back to the middle, and down. Now, anyone can do this. Just swing your leg around. Yeah, no problem, fine. But to do it without moving your core, keeping your torso dead still, different story. So engage core, glutes squeezed, head dead still. Don't let it move. Don't let it move. Don't let it move. Squeeze up, locked out straight. Reach out to the side, locked out straight. Good. Back to the middle and down. If you do it slow and controlled, you might keep your core still. Reach, squeeze, open, middle, in. Good. Reach, squeeze, out, middle, in. Good. One more each arm. Lift, reach, in and down. Last one. Lift, reach, out, middle, and in. Fantastic. Good work, folks. Thanks for being with me during the week and the guys, and hope you enjoyed the workouts for week 2. Have a good day.